is going on, friends, family, crazy world we're living in? It's Thursday night, day 1025 in a row, the Renaissance Man Show, and we're gonna get into it just like we do every night. So subscribe, hit them notifications, and I'll see you in a minute. It's Renaissance Man.
I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I bet I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Oh, until you meet us one day. Yeah. Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate. Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It's Thursday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1025 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show, and we're gonna get into it, just like we do every single night, fam! So I hope you're ready for it. I don't know what the heck we're gonna do yet, but it's gonna be something magical. That's right, we do create magic in the moment here, because this is the moment taking place. We do not have a script for 1025 days in a row. We show up, and this is our intro, and then we just let this train take us somewhere. And it's just all aboard. There is no freaking stopping. There's no brakes on this freaking train. Right, Zabrosk? Zabrosk knows what I'm talking about. He's a no brakes on the train type of guy, you know. Like, he just wants to go, and wherever it lands, you know what I mean? If we go off a cliff, you know, the track comes to an end. and we just take off. He's good. He's good with it. He's like living on the edge, you know? Look, Zabrosk, I get it. You like to live on the edge. That's where the woohoo comes from. Like, that's where the essence of your woohoo is from. Like, when people are talking about origin stories, and they're like, well, I wonder where the origin story of the Zabroski woohoo came from. 7-year-old sitting in his room, yeah, and all of a sudden the fire started to build, you know, and just year after year after year, and one day it came to the surface, just woohoo! This guy over here, Grammy, you know, he does it. The angels come down from heaven. You know, it's like we almost don't want him to woohoo because we're like, no second coming. We don't want it yet. We have more work to do, Renaissance man. You know, we're not interested in you ushering in the second coming, Zabrosk, with your woohoo. I know it's that angelic. We're going to get to it in 1 minute and 13 seconds. But look, Zabrosk, let me ask you a question. Did you go to the podiatrist since our last meeting here last night when we basically were trying to get the fan moved for Joanne and her massively ridiculous heart? By the way, guys... This one back here keeps saying, you didn't remind them about the GoFundMe, Mark. Last 2 shows. Sorry, Joanne. We got other things to do here, Renaissance Man Show. We can't be thinking about your Affleck carditis all the time, you know? We give you as much, you know, spotlight as we can on it, but then we gotta go. We gotta write some music. We gotta do some comedy. We can't hang out with you and look at that heart from all angles. Oh, look at it from this ventricle, guys. Right? Oh, guys, did you see what's coming on over here from this atria? What is it called? She's got it going on. Zabrosk, you're up, buddy. I know. She got your check ready. Just let me get it, buddy. The woohoo. It's that time of the show. Woohoo! That was a good woohoo right there. I'm saying 8.3 tonight, guys. What do you think? Because he didn't rush me, you know. I saw it coming. I was like Mark Stradamus in that moment where I could see the future. I knew that there was a woohoo on the way, you know. So I sat back. I waited for it. I gave him the old, you know, when you do one of those, you're good. He's getting an 8.3. No, 8.3 is generous. Zabrosk for that one. Right, guys? I mean, it was good, but it wasn't the best. You know, you want to go like top quality Grammy, you know, performance? Bring it. You know, bring it, Zabrosk. You can't just show up and be like, woohoo, and then be like, I should have gotten a 9. No, I'm sorry. Your 9 is like, we're grading on a curve today. Yeah. Your 9 is really an 8.3. I'm sorry, the rest of the class just didn't do the work. You know, it happens. What's that, Joanne? I told them already. God almighty, she's on it again about the freaking GoFundMe. Guys, GoFundMe.com/Joanne from the Renaissance Man's massively ridiculous heart that's disgusting as can be and needs to be replaced ASAP. All one word. You got to make sure you get it all in there, because if you want to help Joanne, we're at this point, she's begging. She's begging. Let me check and see where we're at right now, Joanne. Hold on. Oh my goodness, Joanne. You're up to $2.37. You're killing it, Joanne. No, I wasn't. Not your heart. It's still pumping. You're doing great. I'm saying you're killing it on the GoFundMe. She seems to think I could have gotten more money for her if I mentioned it the last 2 days. So guys, continue your amazing, you know, generosity. When it comes down to it, Joanne, if you don't get a heart, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, you're the one who went in and you're like, I'm going to get the bugaboo. You went to get the bugaboo. We didn't get it. We weren't going to get the bugaboo standing in line. No, that was you, Joanne. Excuse me, I'm here for my first bugaboo. You sat down, Dr. Death comes over, yiggity-yaggity you. You did the shakeroo. You remember. You don't remember, right? You were seizing. No, she didn't remember. She's seizing out. Of course, like this, like the new nurse comes in. She's got her, like the brand new uniform, brand new N95 mask. She just put it on. Let me go be the best nurse in the world. Ooh, who's this over here on the ground shaking? Needs a bugaboo. Double-deckered her. You can't give a double-decker to a lady with a heart that's already going close to myocard. She went myocard, and then when the double-decker came along the first day, she went straight up to gigantocarditis. Yeah, medical books. It's tough when you turn to page 147, in the medical books. And Joanne's right there. Mostly. You see her head, but the heart is just like, woo! At that point, when they took a photo, she was right about gigantocarditis. On the border of Affleck carditis, where Ben Affleck is showing up. When that happens, detour, you got to go around an Affleck head. You guys know about this. You know about this. The incident of 2014? Nobody wants to talk about the incident of 2014, right? Ben Affleck, in town shoot film, right? Man on his way to the grocery store. He's got to get milk for the baby. The wife, she wasn't, lactating for some reason. We need milk. Go get us a whole milk, organic style. I'm on my way. Gets in the friggin' car, starts driving. Detour signs. The police are going, you got to go this way. He takes a right. 17 hours later, the detours, they're still there going. 7 counties, 4 states. He comes back around to the freaking food store to get the milk. Why did I have to go all with this whole way? I'm sorry, Ben Affleck. What? Ben Affleck? Yeah, he's in that entire space. We couldn't have you go. That head. That friggin' nog. We're talking about the geography. Sometimes he could take up the state of Rhode Island, the friggin' nog. He can't visit Rhode Island because while he's there, he's also in Massachusetts, Connecticut, and a touch of him is in New York, if that could even make sense to you. It's real. When you're a landmass, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. When you're a landmass, it's just tough. It's got to be tough being Affleck, getting around. You have to, always be, navigating. You're like, look, I set this up. I got 10,000 strong on a daily, just clearing the path for Affleck, 10,000 people got on walkies. Okay, I'm over here on Congress and galloping. Yep. No, I'm keeping them clear. Citizens of the United States, there's no freedom anymore. You can't even go to the food store and get your milk. There's an Affleck situation going on. And when your heart is getting close to the size of that guy, woo, not good. What's that, Zabrowski? No, Zabrowski, you can't. You got a smelly foot situation. Yesterday we called to the union. They wouldn't let me move that friggin' fan over there. 1 inch. I just need 1 inch. Joanne, she's good with the 1 inch, 1 inch move. No more smell. No, we can't do that. Union rep. Sorry, Mark. You know that this is a union gig. You can't touch a thing. You want to go and get your screw is loose over there on the corner of the screen? Yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to have to fix that by us. We do it. We come in with a screwdriver. And we take away your frames at the same time. That's what we do. Look, when you are out there trying to just get through it, and then there's a fan pushing the stench of death / rotting flesh. Zabrowski, we pay you enough here for your woo-hoos. You can go out and buy a new pair of shoes. Toeless. No, I'm telling you to cut your freaking toes off and go toeless. And just be like, you're just dealing with the pads. You know what I mean? No more toes. You're doing a Tony Franklin, kicking a field goal 63 yards because you don't have any toes. You just kick it like a freaking mallet. Do a mallet foot situation. I'd sign you to the Giants tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know anybody there, but I would sign you. If I knew anybody at the New York Giants, I would sign you. Tony Franklin situation over there. Kicking a frigging football 65 yards, maybe he'd even go with that mallet foot. Double mallet foot situation. I wonder if you could double kick the football, Zabrosk. You know, ooh, Zabrosk, how did you get a foot like that? Well, I wore shoes without socks for 3 decades. The same shoes. My foot basically just like melted off. Yeah. And now I'm just kicking footballs. You see the progression of life, Zabrosk? That's how it works. You start as a drummer. You move on to woohoo guy. Eventually, you're kicking friggin' footballs at the Meadowlands, right? New York Giants style. You kicking a 65-yarder. Woo! They throw you on the friggin' shoulders, Zabrosk. They bring you in. You went from Grammy winner to Super Bowl winner. Yeah. Look, we could dream, right? I'm just saying. It's something for you to consider since you did that to your feet. You freaking did that to your feet. I didn't tell you to wear the same shoes 6 decades? 2 decades? What is that? I don't care if they were your favorite shoes in like the world. They were made of gold. Okay. You still wear a second pair. You have a backup pair. You don't wear the same shoes you got in high school until you're 43. That just doesn't make sense, sir. I want my first woohoo with this. Yeah. You got a woohoo wearing those shoes? Oof. I'm surprised that the people that were judging it didn't smell you and your woohoo through the headphones. What's that smell? Gangrene foot over there. How did you play with that? You're a drummer. How did you play with that with gangrene setting in the foot, 1 foot? You know, the other one's not doing too well either. I just can't believe you waited this long to go see a doctor.